Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a GRINCH-MAS party prep. I'm so excited. I'm inviting some friends over and we're just going to have a movie night, some good food, and we're going to watch the Grinch movies. So I'm very excited. This is our little Christmas get together, so very excited. We have some festive foods that we're going to be making and all that stuff, so let's get to it. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Like I mentioned in the intro here, we are getting ready for a GRINCH-MAS party. I was so excited about this. Everything turned out super cute. I didn't do any like real decorating or anything because this was also like our Christmas get together, so I made like a traditional, not really traditional, but a Christmas dinner and everything, and I'm actually going to be showing you how to use a very easy roast beef Insta Pot recipe, and I just kind of wanted to go in depth because I know some people get intimidated by their Insta Pot, so I just kind of wanted to throw that in here, and stay tuned for that. So the funny thing is, this is actually my first time ever making Rice Krispie treats. This was just, like, Rice Krispie treats was never really a thing in my household. It was not something we made or anything like that. So I don't even think I had a Rice Krispie treat until I actually met Gunner, and those are one of his favorite treats to buy in the store. The recipe on the back of the box said that you could try to use wax paper to push it down into the pan, and clearly that did not work out for me, so I just ended up using a buttered spatula. Alright, next up is chocolate covered everything. I had some pretzel rods left over from I don't know what, but I'm just going to cover those in chocolate and then add these really cute Grinch sprinkles that I got from Sprinkle Pop. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I absolutely love them so much. I would love to be sponsored, by the way. And these are so cute. They even have the little Grinch hat and everything, so this is so adorable. I loved how they turned out, and they were very popular.
While we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly.
Now going into this, I didn't really have a specific idea as to what I wanted to do with all of these. I kind of just had it in my mind that I wanted to make like a little snack or treats board. So that's kind of the inspiration that I had. I had Pinterested a bunch of different like Grinch party ideas and stuff like that. And the brownies that I have baking now, we're going to be putting a mint ganache on top of them with these mint Oreos on top, which is why I had the mint Oreos. I don't typically have those in my house, but I figured I'd chocolate cover them too since I, use them for a different recipe. But yeah, so I was just going to make a board with everything, and that's actually what I ended up doing. It looked really cute. Alright, now we're going to be making this mint ganache. I was really intimidated by this in the beginning, just looking at the recipe, like, oh my goodness, I'm going to burn it, whatever. And it turned out really good. It was actually really easy. I just went really slow with the microwave. The power was at like 5 or 6, and I only did it at 30 seconds at a time. So I would definitely suggest that you try something different, because this was actually a lot of fun. I also wanted to mention that you don't have to make those green if like you're not into the whole green color. You could totally do red with the mint Oreos on top too, and that would be really cute and festive for just a normal Christmas party. So I improvised this recipe a little bit. It didn't tell you to crush up any Oreos like this, but I wanted to, so I did. So I'll have that recipe linked down below for you guys. It was just so easy and fun. I think the recipe actually has like a brownie recipe and everything, and I just made it way easier on myself and just used a box recipe for brownies. But now that that is done and all my desserts are made, I'm going to clean up this messy kitchen.
Go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful.
Alright guys, we are doing it. We are going to start this roast beef in the Insta Pot. You're just going to put your Insta Pot to saute, and you're going to hit the start button. Once it's started, you're going to throw 2 tablespoons of oil into the bottom of it and let that warm up for 2 minutes.
God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold.
While that's warming up, you're going to pat dry your roast beef. I used a chuck roast. That's the best results I've ever had from a roast. You're going to pat that dry, and you're going to put salt and pepper all over it. Alright, now that it's all rubbed down with salt and pepper, I'm adding her to the Insta Pot. You're going to leave it on saute for about 8 minutes until it's browned, and then you're going to flip it over and brown it on the other side.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day.
This is just funny watching back because I was struggling so hard to get this thing to flip over. Of course, I cut out the like 18 minutes that took me to actually flip it over. Once it's browned on the other side, you're going to take it out and put it on a plate.
And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate.
I will definitely have this recipe linked down below, so I'm not going to go into too much depth as to what I'm adding in here. This is just my onion, and instead of regular garlic cloves, I'm actually using my minced garlic that I had in the fridge because I'm lazy and I don't feel like mincing a garlic. And then instead of 2 bay leaves, I used basil.
As long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a
I used bouillon instead of chicken broth because it's just easier for me. And there's the soy sauce, and then you give it a stir, and then you add your roast beef back in there and you seal her up. Alright, so don't forget to put it on pressure instead of saute. You're going to put it on pressure and you're going to change the time to 45 minutes. Once that's all set up, you're going to put the lid on and then you're going to start it. And just remember to make sure it's not venting so that way the pressure can build up. Once it's all preheated, it'll start the time right away and you don't have to touch it until your time's up.
I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday.
Alright, next up is the table setting. So this is actually my favorite part of hosting, is the table setting, because it just gives me so much joy to just place everything out and have my cute little cloth napkins and all that stuff. But what is your favorite part? If you host a holiday, what is your favorite part about it?
Your attention, giving you a sign, I can seem to look away. I might be crazy, but I think you feel it too, like a vibration right between us with a beautiful tune. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland? Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? As hours pass by, all the stars shine much brighter.
Here are my little helpers. Gunnar was helping me clean the house, and Ollie was watching.
See you coming closer from across the room. My heart is pounding really fast. I don't know what to do. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland?
Alright, so the 45 minutes was up, so all I did was turn it off because it calls for a natural release, which means you basically just turn her off and forget about it for 25 minutes.
Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year I'm really hoping?
So as the time was getting closer, I just started making the green bean casserole, and Gunnar was cutting up potatoes to put into a pot to make mashed potatoes. So that's basically it. That's what we did. I'm going to throw this green bean casserole in the oven, and I'm going to throw those potatoes on the stove to get boiling. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some motivation, whether this is Christmas Day for you or just whenever. I hope that you have a happy holidays. Bye!